Hi everyone, this is Prabhat, co-founder Nected. In this video, we'll talk about how you can use API as a source to your input attributes in the rule. So use case that we are going to use in this video is building insurance policies, right? So suppose you have to build different insurance policies, and based on different data points like insurance type, property age, you want to determine the minimum amount, maximum amount, or if insurance is applicable or not applicable. There are three ways using which you can define input attributes. First is giving them directly. So you can just mention what kind of attributes you want to send along the API, and you can just use it. Another way is to use it through databases. You can just attach your database and actually fetch those columns or attributes directly in the rule to be used. But now the third way is, so there are a lot of times when you don't have that data with you and it's present with some third party. Like in the case of insurance policy, you would probably want to fetch KYC details or some kind of a loan details from the third party credit bureaus or from any of your partners, right? In that case, you would like to call an API to their systems, get those attributes or data with you, and then be able to use it in the rule very seamlessly in a no-code way. So how you can do so? You just have to how can you do so? You just have to go to integration first. So we have this integration with APIs. You just have to click add and then fill in the credential about that API to set up the integration. For this video, I have already created a mock API and a mock connector. So mine is mock update API. This is the URL that I have used. Authentication is none, and I'll test it out. This is successful. I'll publish in staging since mine was already published, so that's not an issue. So this is an API that I have created now. Now going back to the rule where I want to attach this API as a source. So I'll just open the rule. I'll go to this input attribute. I'll add a field. Suppose I want a taxable salary of the person to determine the insurance policy, right? And my source is, it's not a static attribute which I'll pass on the API. So in this case, I'll be using REST API. So I'll pick up the REST API connector that I've built in there, a mock update UI. It will open my form in a no code where I have to just mention if there is any URL path appending to the base URL. For me, I can just say it's a user 2, and I'll have to just get that information. I'll click on fetch. So this is what the response is now, right? So I'm able to see all the values that is here, and this is what will be now available. These are all the keys in the bodies as well as headers, right? This is all what will be available in my rule engine. I'll just show you in a moment. So I'll save and close. I'll click on save. Now if I'll go onto my property drop down, so you will be seeing this taxable income, all the bodies, email and everything that is coming into me. Taxable income last year, all the attributes. So suppose now if I want to create a condition using a taxable income, so I'll just pick on say taxable income last year, and I'll just have some operator says greater than 10 lakh, right? And this is how I can just use it everywhere. And rest of the things remain the same. Now your rule will be processed. Whenever rule will be executed, this API will be called again. We'll get the latest value and then we'll execute your rule. Thank you.